nation, machine nation, generation, no imagination, generation, machine nation. Don't you remember when you weren't afraid to walk on the street? Don't you remember when they wouldn't hang you like a piece of meat? Don't you remember when it wasn't hell to have a hair out of place? Don't you remember when we used to care what was behind the face? Generation, brainless nation, generation, machine nation, generation, no imagination, generation, machine nation. Don't you remember when what was in could have easily been out? Don't you remember when it was beyond the shadow of a doubt? Don't you remember when what you did was what you are? Don't you believe by now that we've gone just a bit too far?
Population fragmentation, mass inflation, corporation, degradation of creation. Can you feel my frustration? Machine nation.
Don't you remember when it was normal to be fully dressed? Don't you remember when you used to play so hard to get? Don't you remember when you didn't do exactly what you were told? Don't you remember when the rights to you were never bought or sold? Generation, brainless nation, generation, machine nation, generation, no imagination, machine nation.